Alright, so what is up guys, it's your boy Mighty Medusa back at it again with a fresh new video. What we got here today is the Nike Cruzr 1, probably one of the most unique shoes out there. And for many reasons which you'll see soon, but right off the bat, you're greeted with this dope tissue paper of old men running. Pretty cool, am I right? Then you have a QR code that'll give you free Apple Music. Nah, I'm just kidding. I wish, but for real though, it just sends you to a page giving you facts about the shoe and how it's a prototype that is also widely sold. And the reason as to why it's a prototype is because this shoe is for the slow runners out there, which I'll explain later. But the price point for these babies is $150 US, but on the Nike website right now it's $100 since this shoe has been out for a few months. Now, first things first, my first impression of this shoe is wow, this midsole is so thick, like really thick, and it's made out of React material and it is built to a custom for all the slow runners or joggers, or should I say cruisers out there. Get it? Because it's called the Cruzr 1. Yeah. But yeah, that's essentially what it's meant for. Basically, your feet behave differently when you run at a slower speed, so this shoe was just made for that. Just like how the Nike Pegasus Zoom is made for fast runners, there's different shoes for sprinters, joggers, and all that stuff. You know, you can't leave everyone out. Majority of the shoe is encompassed with this mesh material, which is pretty light. And the laces are pretty disappointing, but it comes with an extra pair of laces according to the colorway, so it's all Gucci. The tongue of the shoe is attached. Also, the inline is kind of interesting. It's kind of like this carpet material. I don't know why it's there, because it doesn't really add any extra comfortability unless you wear like no-show socks. I can actually understand that, but it doesn't go all the way inside the shoe, so it's not entirely made out of carpet. And the bottom of the shoe is made out of rubber. It kind of gives me like some Ultra Boost vibes where you can kind of see the midsole, and it's kind of an interesting pattern. And I didn't do a night view to show the reflectivity because there's no reflectivity on the shoe, unfortunately. Now onto the ratings. With comfortability, I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5, mainly due to the fact that it's made out of Nike's React material, which is really good. It's very light, and the only thing I have an issue with is how thick it is, but then again, you will break into it just like how any other shoe. It might feel weird at first, but that's just how it is. In terms of durability, I feel like it'll hold itself really well. Although the mesh material is pretty thin and light, usually Nikes don't rip or have holes unless you really beat them down, but for the most part, if you're using them for like exercising and average use, you should be fine. In terms of breathability, I'd give it a 4 out of 5 because it's pretty light, a lot of air can come through, which is nice, but because of that, in terms of water resistancy, I'd give it a 1 out of 5. It'll hold a little bit, but for the most part, you're gonna have wet socks, and if you're big and if you don't like wet socks, suggest you look at the video in the top right corner. But yeah, that's it. Pretty short review. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, I promise this time. And yeah, until next time guys, peace.